everybody. Today is a very exciting day for me. I have another box stuffed full of my Graphic 45 brand ambassador goodies. They arrived today and I am going to do an unboxing, show you what I got, and then talk about some ideas that I have for projects and then see what you think I can create with these products. So to be fair, I did open this box and look at the Ghostly Greetings paper. My mom was here and we just couldn't resist, but I didn't look at everything else in the package. I just really pulled that one out because I wanted to see it, and I have to say it is amazing. I was not sold on it at first because I am typically not a Halloween person, but when I pulled the papers out, I definitely really do like several of the papers, and I am excited to be able to work with it. So at the front of my box here, I've got just some of the basic staples that Graphic 45 carries. You know, in all the years that I have worked with Graphic 45 products, I have never used the metal brad, so I decided to pick up a set of these. They're very heavy duty, so I'm not sure what I'll be using them for, but I will find a project to use these on. And then I have some of the new antique jewels that I picked up as well. And another staple that I picked up was the black square card bases with envelopes. I'm not sure which collection I will be using these on, but definitely something that's good to have in your stash. As well as my favorite thing, one of my favorite things to buy is the tags that Graphic 45 offers. I have all of the size tag dies and I like to use them. So I picked up a set of ivory of the regular, and then these by far are the ones that I have used the most, these little ATC sizes. Whenever I was a brand ambassador, the last time, my very final project, I showed all of the tags that I have made, and I have one tag for every single collection Graphic 45 has ever made. I will link that video in the description box below, so if you want to see all of my tags and a quick flip through of the room that I have them in at the time. I've since moved. They're still in my craft room. I did hang them as soon as I moved. But I do have one of these for every single collection. We're up to over 125 at this point, but I have a ton of these, so I had to order more. So I'm excited to have some more of these. And then the rest is all of the goodies and papers. So I'm not going to open all of these packages up. Someone else, I think, did a package reveal and they opened up some of these pieces if you haven't seen them yet. So we've got the ephemera for Ghostly Greetings and the rub-on transfers, which I think these would be really cute on cards and envelopes. So maybe that's what I could use those black card and envelopes for. Now I did get the bundle for everything in the set. So this does have the chipboard pieces, so the tags and the frames, as well as the stickers. A lot of times I don't get the stickers because I have a hard time using stickers. I tend to like the ephemera better, so a lot of times I tend to put my stickers on cardstock and then fussy cut around them, so it's like I have more ephemera pieces. But they are really cute, and I especially do like the border stickers for sure. But I have the whole kit, so we'll see what I do with those. And then I'm going to reach in here and pull out the rest of the collection that matches, just so we can look at it all at once. And we'll put the nutcracker paper behind it. So I have here all three. I have the 12 by 12, the patterns and solids, and the 8 by 8. The 8 by 8 fits into frame a little bit better, so I am just going to use this for reference purposes. I'm going to come in here a little bit more so you can see all of these patterns. And I think I love this paper. This paper out is so pretty, and it's just so cute. So much prettier. I can't say that it wasn't pretty in the preview. It's just that it's much prettier in person, and I think there's a lot more I can do with it than I originally had thought. So I am excited to be able to work with this collection. But as of right now, I have no plans whatsoever. I have no idea what I am going to make with this. So if you have anything that you would like to see, any type of projects, whether it's a mini album, a folio, scrapbook layouts, a mixed media project, anything at all, shoot me some ideas in the comments so that I get some ideas on what to do with this collection. So I obviously have the entire collection. I've got a lot to work with, so let me know what you want to see with it. Now I did do a very quick kind of sneak peek or showing of this collection here. When I got it, I didn't have the 12 by 12 size. I had the 8 by 8 in the patterns and solids here of the new Deck the Halls collection. And by the way, my new Deck the Halls mini album is out now as a mini album kit. This is the mini album, and it will also be available as a tutorial. I finished it up last night, so I will be posting it. So if you have been waiting for the tutorial because you already purchased the paper and you don't want the kit, I will link that in the description box below as well. So I do have quite a bit more of the paper here, and I am going to be making Christmas cards with some of this paper for sure. I'm not sure what else. I might make something else. I'm thinking about potentially making some type of wall hanging or a door sign that is with the Graphic 45 papers. So if that's something that you think you might like, let me know. Again, give me some ideas of the projects that you would like to see using the Deck the Halls collection. Now, one of the other things that I did go ahead and grab is the 12 by 12 black chipboard sheets. I obviously cut a lot of chipboard on my laser, and it's matte board, so it's black on the front, or it's colored on the front, and then it's white on the back. So this is black on both sides. This is great for making album covers and for using it in other things, but I really like this. It's a little bit thinner than the chipboard that I typically use for my album covers. It's 30 point, and I think I typically use 50 point. But what I like about this is that it is double-sided black, and it's a little bit thinner, so whenever I'm using it for scrapbook pages or for adding some depth behind my embellishments, I really like the ability to do that with this. So I did go ahead and pick up a pack of this. Now, the one paper collection that for some reason, I don't know why, I never actually got the full collection for PS I Love You. So I did pick up the 8 by 8 in this. I do have a 12 by 12. When this was released, Graphic 45 did have me design an album for one of their trade shows. So I did work with the paper, but I didn't actually make a mini album like I typically do. Not sure what happened, why I didn't, but I wanted to pick this up because I really like the collection, and I think at some point I will probably use this to design maybe a wedding style album, which has been done already, but it's not something that I've done, so I did go ahead and grab that. And then the last thing in here, which I am super excited about, is actually the Graphic 45 Botanical Tea Collector's Edition, or I guess they call it now the Keepsake Kit. So I have the one with the metal dies, and I like that they have flowers here. So I use my Graphic 45 flower dies anytime I'm using flowers in things in other projects, and I'm really excited to see what these ones look like. So I'm very happy that the dies come in this set. Now, for this collection, this is what I'm actually going to be working with next. I'm actually going to be starting this project as soon as I'm finished with this video. And I'm going to give you a sneak peek of what that's going to be. This is an MDF wooden box that is shaped like a teapot. I did a very brief YouTube Shorts video, so you can check that out. I showed my laser cutting the box, and then I showed different steps of it being assembled. So the nice thing about this box is it actually opens up like this. It is actually meant for tea bags. It is a tea bag holder, and it's quite a nice size here. So I am going to be covering this, and I'm going to do a tutorial. This is available for sale on my website. So if you would like to purchase the MDF box, it will come unassembled in pieces. You can purchase this, and you can decorate it with your botanical tea or any other paper collection. You can use it as a tea bag holder, which I may actually make another one of these and put on my kitchen counter. I love tea, and I drink tea every single day, so this would definitely come in handy. I have a box right now that's decorated in the Graphic 45 Alice Tea Party collection, but I might need to make something to go with it. Anyway, thinking about my project, for my project, I'm going to be decorating the wooden box first, and then this will come later. This will be for my Graphic 45 official brand ambassador project. I'm going to be making a tag album that goes down inside of the little box here. It's actually going to be a tea bag. It's going to look like a tea bag, and it's going to be an album. And I think it's a really cute design idea. I did see this from another YouTube channel, and whenever I design it, I will link the original video as well. It will have a full tutorial, so if you wanted to design the teapot with me and you wanted to do the little album that's going to go inside, they'll both be available eventually as full video tutorials. Now, with the Botanical tea paper collection here, I will be using it for that project, but I also purchased this for my website, so I will be making a mini album, not the tea bag one that I'm talking about for the teapot, but I'll be making a mini album kit using Botanical tea as well. So at some point in the future, that will be coming up. So I've got lots and lots and lots of projects in the works. So we've got some things with Botanical tea. This will come way later. And then we've got the Deck the Halls collection here that I just released my album yesterday for that one, if you want to check it out. And then we've got here Ghostly Greetings that I definitely need some ideas for, so please let me know what you want to see, because I want to make projects that excite you and get you using your graphic 45 papers. I don't know about you, but I absolutely adore and love graphic 45 papers, and I always am excited to pull them out and use them. So I would like to get some feedback from you. Please feel free to leave me a comment in the description box below about any of these different collections and what you would like to see, or if there are just projects in general, maybe not specific to a collection, that you would like to see a tutorial done on. I would love to have your feedback and know what you are wanting. As always, thank you for watching and have a great day.